Hey everyone, what's happening? It is the Fit Father back again with another deck profile. This time it is going to be my 50 card build. And as I posted in my post, with 20 interruptions. So let's not waste any more time, get right into it. Starting off with the Elemental Heroes, 2 Stratos, Shadow Mist, Neos, Standard. The only thing I took out was the Liquid Soldier. I wanted to make my deck with as little bricks as possible. So you're going to see a lot of just straight consistency when it comes to that, because that's one of Heroes' biggest problems. Destiny Heroes with an Ire, 3 Malicious, no Plasma. Again, great as he is, he's a brick. Evil Heroes, 2 Dusted Gold, 2 Dead in Prison. I only run the 2 Dead in Prison when it comes to the 50 card build. In the 50 card build, 1 Dead in Prison and another card will be taking out for the 2 Master Hero cards once they eventually come out. Plus probably 1 more card. Vision Hero, 1 Ferris, 1 Increase, 2 Vion. Standard how I run it. Would not change it. If anything, I probably might take out the Increase and Ferris once the new Master stuff comes around. Really can't decide at that point. Now for the rest of the hand traps for monsters. We got 3 Molchami Falalos. We have 3 Ash Blossom. We have the 3 Troll and Lockbird. Wish this card to get limited or banned. Not a fan of limited floodgates. 2 Effect Veiler and 2 Nibiru the Primal Beating. Again, all this stuff is flexible. It can change on the fly. I actually want to try a board breaker, like almost a pure board breaker approach to this. Now on to spells and traps. We also have for the board breakers, 2 Forbidden Droplet and 2 Book of Eclipse. Again, Book of Eclipse is just really good. It dodges. You can activate more than once per turn, and Droplet is Droplet. Droplet's amazing, especially for this deck. The one thing I will say is when I was kind of going through my deck, I wanted to keep all hard once per turn cards as much as possible down to no more than 2. So if I really couldn't activate more than 1, the last thing I want to do is draw a third one. If I already opened 2, that's like asking for trouble. So you're about to see something that's very controversial, but I do not notice a difference, especially when I drop it down to the 45 card build, which you'll see in a moment. 2 Fusion Destiny and 2 Evil Assault. I have not noticed a difference cutting this to 2, like at all. I see about the same as if I would a third, and a lot of times the third card, if I would be the third, it's a different card, or I top deck it and that's my 6th card. Yeah, I don't notice a difference. I actually don't see any difference in the consistency of this deck when it comes to running it at 2. This is probably the most controversial decision. I do recommend people, I know there's going to be a lot of people like, what do you mean you're only running 2? What's wrong with you? I encourage you all to take a step back, think about it, and try it. I do run 3 at 60, but 40 to 50, you can easily get away with 2. And obviously, because I'm running 50, I bumped this up to 2. It just makes sense. Rather have it. It adds. It's just consistency fodder. And again, goes into my philosophy of cards that are hard once per turns, running them at 2. Card that you can activate more than once per turn, a Hero Lives. This card is, as long as you have no monster in the field, it's live. Again, you can activate it more than once per turn. They ash it, they stop it, whatever. You can activate another one. This is one of the few cards I will say, like, yeah, obviously, if you have a field already, you hard draw it, it sucks. But if they clear your field, it doesn't suck. One ofs for that: Mass Change, Dark Contact, Miracle Fusion, Polymerization. And for the rest of the one ofs, Reinforcement, Foolish, and a Talent. And to round off everything else, it's going to be 2 Imperm and Favorite Contact. I took out one Imperm and 1 Droplet for the 2 Book of Eclipse. Again, I can always throw them back in there. It doesn't really matter too much. It's whatever you feel like. That's what I've been playtesting with right now on Omega. Not really seeing it's working for me. I'm really enjoying it. I will actually show you what I would change for the 45 card build. For the 5 cards you remove, I would actually remove 1 Evil Assault, the 2 Eclipse, one Dead in Prison, and just the 1 Ash. Having 2 Ash is perfectly fine in the main. You're mostly using it to stop searches and or to counter their Molchamis. But again, you have Joel in the main. Joel hurts most decks. So again, I don't notice anything else. I mean, if I probably would end up just running 2 Ash regardless, but these would be the 5 cards I take out for just to make it 45. So if you really want to play risky, you could take out 1 Ash and 1 Droll for 2 Book of Eclipse, or just take out the Nibiru, side them, Book of Eclipse. Again, that's just my personal preference. This is also just to kind of show you that heroes can play more than just 12, 13 non-engine. We just have to accept taking out some things that we really don't need. Now for the extra deck, it is the Lynx. Add a Dread Decimator back because I'm not running Liquid Soldier. There's no need for him. There's no need for Absolute Zero. So I threw in Dread Decimator just to go for an extra, say I get debarriered. He at least helps. Also, he does piercing damage and he helps push for game. Shine Neos Wingman, Dark Law, Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, Dystopia, the 1 Wake Up, Sunrise, Aqua Neos. Again, he's just in case that. Again, he's just in case that I don't have I already use Sunrise. I can just tribute into him and just force a discard. So, and then on for the rest of the evil heroes is going to be Lord, Darkest Night, and Malicious Bane. Darkest Night is just recycle fodder. That's really it. I can take him out for just about anything. I was running Blast, but because at this point, until like the new Master Hero stuff comes out, I just tossed him back in as a viable target. So that's just kind of the reason why he's in there. Malicious Bane is because Malicious Bane, and Neo Sword is because Neo Sword. So, but yeah, that is it for the main and extra deck. The side deck is kind of still a work in progress. This is again subject to change. It's going to go with 3 Artifact Lancia for just to kind of shut down anything else removal. Mostly Malice. 3 Evenly Matched because it's really good against anything that's not Malice. 2 thrust, 1 call by, 1 cross out for going first, inside, 2 lightning storm, 1 harpies feather duster, and 2 mass change into the side. I think mass change is still really good. I think it's amazing. If anything, I'd drop down to 1 mass change in the side, because going first, you want to just turbo out Darklog against certain decks. And getting Darklaw out just as fast as possible, knowing like, oh hey, I have a dodge target, cool, let me do that. That's the only downside of not having the blast, which is why I might take out Darkest Night again for it, just play testing it. I haven't really seen that much of an issue. I just kind of use it just to go right into Darklaw, but it's dodge target. It's mostly just to turbo out Darklaw against certain matchups. But yeah, that's basically it. Again, everything is subject to change. Everything is, you know, different. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys learned something, took something away from it. And if you didn't, again, I still hope you guys learned something and took something away from it. So yeah, that's that. I wish everyone luck at the and what was it, at qualifiers. There we go. I can't speak today, so I apologize. But yeah, this might be my last video for a little while. Got a new baby coming, so it's gonna take up a lot of my time, and family always comes first. So again, wish you all well. Take care.